I'm Indigo.
And I'm Max. Welcome to the Secret Garden Society. Hey guys!
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Indigo, how have you been?
I'm really good. I have 2 new tattoos that I'm very excited about.
What are they?
They're 2 butterflies that are like holding little flowers, and so I have them mirrored on both of my thighs.
So cool.
Thank you. I have been like wanting these tattoos for probably over a year, and I got them for free, which was insane because my boyfriend is best friends with the tattoo artist.
Oh
And
my god.
yeah, and so I went with him to his appointment, and then he asked him, like, oh, how much would you like quote her for these tattoos? And he was like, I'll do them for free right now. And so I was like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna do them right now. And I was like so nervous, but I was like, I
Holy
can't say
shit.
no.
No.
And so, yeah, I have them now, and they're very cute.
Ugh.
They look. I wore like a little skirt the other day with some like black boots, and it looked like very. It just looked
Ooh.
like it. It's just. I have a look that I'm trying to go for, and I feel like for the first time, I'm achieving that look that I'm
That's
going for,
sick.
and it just feels really great.
I love that.
Yeah, so that was fun. But you know what's so funny is every single time, without a doubt, that I get a tattoo, I immediately have tattoo regret. Like it doesn't
Really?
matter. Every single time. Like the first 24 hours, I'm like, that was the biggest mistake. I should have never done that.
The
It
biggest
looks
mistake of my life.
no, literally. And I'm like, it's so ugly and everybody knows it. And I'm like, what did I do? And then like after that sets in, then I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? It's so cute. Thank God we did that. But like every single time it happens to me, and I'm like, how do I not go through that? Because it's really stressful.
Yeah.
So that doesn't happen to you?
Um, the only tattoo I felt that with was my stars on my arm. And that
Uh-huh.
was because it was very much my like people pleaser. Like I didn't like how big it was, but I didn't say anything. I didn't like how blocky it was. I didn't say anything. But then at the end I was like, that is on me for not saying anything. Like
Yeah.
I should have spoken up and said, actually, I want it smaller. I want them thinner. Like I didn't say anything, so I can't be mad about it. But it's like at the end of the day, like, is it how I imagined it? No. Did it heal like the greatest? Like, no. But like at that moment in time, I really wanted it. So it's like, if I liked it enough in that moment to pay the money for it, it's worth it to me. Because it's
Yeah.
like every tattoo is like a piece of who I was at the time kind of shit, you know?
That's how I feel
So,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just get so stressed out and I'm like, dummy. You dummy, why'd you put that tattoo there?
I just tell myself, like, listen, I could die tomorrow. So am I gonna waste that time being like, ugh, do I regret this? Like, it's already on there. What am I gonna do about it? It's on my body.
Ugh,
I
I
can't waste
know.
I can't waste time thinking about it because it's already here and there's nothing I can do about it, so I can't spiral.
You know
Um
what? I will say though,
hmm.
I would like to go on the record and say I do regret getting my belly button pierced. This is a PSA to all the baddies thinking about getting their belly button pierced. Do not do it. It is such a nuisance. It gets caught on everything. Literally, you have to be so like it's just annoying because I feel like before I didn't have to be so conscious of my body
Mhm.
and the things that I wear and the way that I sleep and the way that I move, and like now I have to. And at first I thought like, oh, it's just because of the healing process and then it'll be fine. But like I'm 5 months into having it and I still like have to be very conscious of those things, and I'm like, I don't see it getting better. So unless I'm wrong, please reach out to me for moral support. because I'm like,
Yeah, let
I
Indigo
might take
know.
it out after the summer. I might have my
Wow.
hottie summer and then I might take it out
That's what I was gonna say.
because
Like,
it's
do you feel
annoying.
like it's enough to be like fully done with it? But I guess, yeah.
Low-key, yeah, because it's like even if I'm like laying like on my boyfriend and if he like moves, it like pulls my skin and it just like it hurts so bad and it's just like it's not fun.
That's a nightmare.
It's not fun.
Yeah. I thought you were incredibly brave to do it.
Thank
And I
you.
think we talked about it the first podcast where you had gotten it. And we talked a lot about body horror. And every time, like, since then, and you've like, we've had a sleepover and you've had to like sit and like with the salt water on it. I'm just like, she is so much braver than like anyone I've ever met. Like,
That's so
she's so
funny.
brave. So I think that's so fair if you're like, I don't want to do it anymore. Cause yeah, that would be even the other day I was talking to the woman I work for and I was like, I'm so clumsy. Like I'm just constantly and I'm so afraid of breaking a bone that I feel like I'm like really aware of it. And I was like, if I had a piercing that I had to also be wary of on top of just like the breaking my bone fear, I don't think I could function. Like I think that would be
Yeah,
it.
it's just so annoying. I'm like, hopefully I'm wrong. And I just have to keep pushing through the months, but I'm just like, it's not good. I have to like normally I'll sleep in like a just like a sports bra and like whatever, but now I have to sleep in like a long tube shirt so that it won't like ride up. It'll just stay in place so that my piercing has like a shield and I don't accidentally like swipe it in my sleep.
Okay, so everyone calls me Meemaw from like a joke that was made on stream a
Oh,
single
yeah.
time, and I still get called Meemaw to this day.
That's
We need
crazy.
Indigo to get that same fucking energy with her sleep shirt. Okay,
With
because
my
that's
tube
Meemaw
shirt,
behavior.
yeah.
That is Meemaw behavior.
I'm basically sleeping in a tunic. Like
It's like a New Girl when Jess and Nick start dating, and it's like their first night spending the night together, and he's like in his sleep shirt, and
yeah.
she's like, "That's just a dress." And she's like, "It's comfortable." It's like goes past his knees. That's what I'm envisioning.
No, that's the shirt goes to my thighs. It's tight. It's almost like a bodycon dress,
Time out. No way.
but it's a short sleeve shirt. Like it's just a long, skinny short sleeve shirt.
Did you get this?
They're just like shirts that don't fit me well that I never wore, and now I'm like, oh, they're actually perfect
What
pajama shirts.
shirt? What shirt is almost bodycon? Goes to your.
Okay, first of all, I'm petite, so
First and foremost, I'm teeny tiny, actually.
I got a shirt like
Okay.
this Kuromi shirt. It's just like a long t-shirt and it goes to my thighs, but it's so skinny that it won't like ride up because it's just so tight that it just stays down.
I was expecting like a white t-shirt, like a white Hanes shirt.
Oh no, I have some of those too.
Okay, at least the Kuromi's like cool. I mean, I guess a white t-shirt, whatever you want to sleep in. If you're
I
listening and
have
you
various
sleep in a,
ones.
if you sleep in an ankle length white Hanes t-shirt, do your thing. There's no sleep shirt shaming in here.
See, that's what I'm
Um,
saying. It's like I get the belly button piercing to be hot. That's not hot. I'm sleeping in like I'm sleeping in a tunic. Like it's not cute. I don't know.
yeah. Last night, speaking of just like not being hot, last night I was watching this TikTok and it was someone who made an edit of the person watching it. So it was just like, you know how editors will put like film or like filters or like little things, and like it was a clip of Abby Lee Miller being like, "Ooh, she's really bratty." And then the screen just went black. And so it was like you saw your reflection to
Yeah.
the clip music, like and the edit music, and I was like, this would be so hot if I wasn't like laying in bed eating chips right now. I was like, I fear actually. I was like, okay.
That's so funny.
Um, but yeah. Anyway, that was
The
just a funny
first time I
TikTok I
saw
saw.
one of those videos, I was like, I don't fucking like that. It's so wiped away. Like, that was messed up, and I did not approve.
No, normally when I get those, I'm like, ooh, yeah, they really are bratty. And I'm like posing with it. I'm like, finally, an edit of me. I've been waiting for this moment.
That's so funny. No, it always catches me off guard when I'm like laying. I'm like,
How rude.
I did not need to be aware of how I looked right now.
Oh, that's funny. What
Oh
else
my
have you been
god.
up to?
I have another thing to tell you about. Speaking of not being aware of how I look. So I'm starting to realize since COVID and like wearing masks, and I knew this was going to be an issue when I was wearing a mask, is I would like hold my face in a
Mm-hmm.
specific way. And I'm realizing that now that the masks are gone, that is still happening. Like it's muscle memory. I'm still making these weird facial expressions. And like now that we're videoing ourselves more, I'm like catching it and I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta stop. People can see that. And like literally when I used to wear a mask, I would hold my face like this. This is don't I would like
Guys, we're gonna be really I'll do my mask face with you if that helps.
okay.
And
It's
guys,
really
don't you
bad.
dare fucking laugh or clip this, okay? If you respect us in any capacity. Okay.
Okay, so underneath my mask, my face would constantly be like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just had my mouth open.
My mouth open, my lips like tight, like
Yeah.
so that they're not brushing up against the mask, and like a.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I making that face? And now I'm just like, I'll catch myself like working, and I'm like, and I'm like, what are you doing with your mouth?
Yeah. No, 100%.
It's not good.
I definitely feel that. I feel like there's a lot of times where like it's just more comfortable if my mouth is open. And so especially I'm a teeth like I'll like not grind but clench. I'm a jaw clencher when I'm anxious. And so I'm like
Yeah.
it was really nice during the pandemic cuz it was like I could just unclench my jaw, let that shit hang wide open, no one knew. Now, if I'm like trying to like wiggle my jaw, I could do that easily under a mask. Can't do
You're like,
I look crazy. No, I look crazy. And the other day, I don't know what it is. I've had this like itch on the bottom of my nose, so I've been doing this a lot. And then I'm like, I'm gonna look coked out if I do that. Like, I have to get it together. So I'm like, I need to lock the mannerisms in because, yeah, I've been watching like rewatching or like when editing, it's like all I notice are like the weird things my face does. So I get that.
it's universal though. It's just
Yeah,
human. Everyone does it. So I need to work on facial expressions
I feel that.
or start wearing a mask. I don't know. But how have you been?
Real talksies, not great.
Oh
Um,
no.
medication, like I'm sure we talked about this, but I think I gave a shout out to my medication at the end of
Oh
last
yeah,
podcast.
propanolol.
Propranolol and Lamictal. Lamictal's kicking my butt. It's making me feel pretty awful most days. And I
No.
was really trying to tell myself that I was fine and I could just get past it and just being like get over it, honestly. Like I've done this before, like I'll be fine. And then I really started feeling awful. And I was like, I'm putting way too much on myself of like, if I feel bad, I'm still gonna continue doing like my full amount of effort into life and not being like, you're introducing back into your life two new medications, both for mental health that do take a toll on the body. It's okay if you like take it easy for a little
Slow
bit.
down.
But
Yeah.
I just was like, nope, I'm fine and actually it's all good. So I'm gonna go actually even farther. And then as soon as it took on Sunday, my Wi-Fi just stopped working. The Wi-Fi
Oh
that I've
yeah.
gone through so much to get and like pay so much to have just stopped working that I fully like lost it and took a week off of streaming essentially. Um, I just was like not doing well. But it was nice. We did some movie nights and I also just like gamed a lot. To just like return to myself a little bit. So I am
Yeah.
feeling better. Like even like I was like, okay, you just got to make it to the weekend that you can sleep in a little bit. You can like get your like life together a little more. I woke up. I got to like lay in bed for a little bit today and then just like got up and like cleaned my bathroom, like scrubbed my bathtub, scrubbed my toilet, scrubbed my
Hey.
entire bathroom like area. I was like, I actually feel really good now. So
Oh.
I was like, okay, it's I just needed to like chill and give my body the rest that it needed. I just
Yeah.
convinced myself that because my like work is so like chill that I'm like, I have no excuse to not be working hard when I get off work. But my work is actually not chill. It's a lot of
Yeah.
body, it's a lot of physical movement. And so I was like, you're getting off work from doing physical stuff to then going into like a lot of mental stuff. And you're not giving yourself any time until it's literally because I'll stream till like 1 a.m. And then it's like, then I want to play games because I want to have me time. So then it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not really like getting off a screen for like after like 8 hours. And then I like go to bed and then I
Yeah.
can't sleep. Gee, I wonder why. So, so I've been really trying to work on it. And like last night I was streaming and I was like, I'm kind of tired. I've been going for like 3.5 hours, and I was like, you know what? I feel okay right now, but I think if I kept going, I would feel really exhausted. So I'm gonna leave now. We're leaving on a
That's
good
good.
note. I'm not like too tired to do a raid. Like I just go and then I have a little bit of time for myself and then I get
Hmm.
to go to bed, and I slept great last night. So just finding a
That's
balance.
good. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. I feel like you've like identified what you need to like what's been bothering you. So I feel like it's good that you're taking a break.
Yeah. And then a second thing is a fan from Dimension 20 made a like a video game where you can play as one of the characters, Kristen Appleby's, and it's like a dating simulator. And
Uh-huh.
it's so fun. So I've been playing that like also in my free time. But in it, they honestly get really introspective. It's like Kristen is a cleric and is having to do like an essay about how like her religion guides her and like what parts of her are from her religion. Like so, some introspective questions. And in like reading that, I was like, I honestly feel like I like did a lot of work on being like I am good about where I'm at in my life, and that I've been like, don't need to do anything past that. Like you're good,
Hmm.
carry on, and don't worry about it. And now I'm like, with the slowing down, I'm like, maybe I do need to take a little bit more time to introspect on my life and the things
You
from
need
like not just the past like 3 years, I guess, of my life. A lot of times I'm like, actually, everything before 3 years ago does not exist.
yeah.
And maybe I need to like actually do some deeper diving into it and
Um,
process.
I was gonna say, did you hear that Jupiter is returning? And that like because that we're born in 97, that it's a big year of like change for us. And so I'm like, it's crazy that you're saying all these things. And I'm like, it's totally aligning with with the Jupiter thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel better about it.
Yeah,
So,
because it's all gonna work out for you
yeah.
for the
And
better.
yeah, I'm like, I'm scrappy. We used to say that to each other when we lived together. It was like, we're
Yeah.
scrappy. Like, we're gonna get through it regardless. Like, I know I just need to wait out this medication, like, dosage. What
Yeah.
happened was on Thursday, I upped it because it was my time to up it. And so it was like, went from doing 20 milligrams to 40. And so it was
Oh wow.
like, yeah. So it was like a whole, because I'm supposed to do this two more times. Or no,
Oh
no,
my
maybe it's
gosh.
25. I'm eventually supposed to be on 200 milligrams, but I'm starting with 25 going to
And
50. So now I'm on
slowly.
50. Yeah. And so because it's like really bad if you do it all at once. But it was
Yeah.
just like the uprise just really like shot me into a depression. But I was like, I'm actually gonna take care of myself during this rather than just like push through it. So that's where I'm at. That's what I've been going through. But we're on the up and ups.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to
Yeah.
hear it.
Anyways, Indigo, do you want to describe or share with the class what we're gonna be with the class, what we're gonna be doing today?
Yeah, so today's app, we're gonna be doing or we're gonna be sharing what is called our report cards. So it's reading, eating, playing, obsessing, recommending, and treating yourself to. I got this idea off of, I listened to this podcast called What We Said, and they said that they saw it like off TikTok or something. But I thought it'd
Fun.
be fun if we went through and went through the categories together.
And then you guys should comment yours
Oh yeah.
in the comments or in the wherever. But share yours as well.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. I like to read those.
Okay.
Um,
We're starting with reading.
yeah. So R, reading. What are you currently reading?
So I already finished it, but I'm still in that obsession period where I think I might read it again. Which is Sunrise on the Reaping by
Oh my
Suzanne
god.
Collins. I don't want to spoil anything because I don't think you've read it yet.
No.
And I'm just gonna not spoil anything. But essentially it is, if you don't know, it's in the Hunger Games franchise. It is the story of the 50th quarter quell from Haymitch's point of view. It is one of the best books I've ever read. I have not had a book affect me in a way like this one has in a very long time. Like it was on it shook me to my core, and ever since my TikTok has been flooded with people catching little things because it's nestled in between the original Hunger Games trilogy and about a what is it, a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah.
There are little clues and hints and things like that from both of them that is why it ties so beautifully and devastatingly together in this one. It is so good. I cannot recommend it enough.
I am excited to read it, but I also heard it was really sad, so I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm ready.
Okay, here's the thing. You're not, but I do think you should read it before you get spoiled. Like, I really, because
Yeah.
I think so much of the beauty about that book was I read it before I had any fucking clue what happened. I knew nothing. So it was like everything was so insane. And it is, I think, like one of her, like, I would say her goriest books.
Yeah.
Um, but I would read it quick. Don't let it get spoiled.
That's definitely gonna be like, I don't know if it could be my summer read because it's like, do I want to be sad in
I
the summer?
I dead ass finished it in a night. Like I
Okay.
think tonight, just like once we're done recording, crack it open. I guarantee you I like once I started, I didn't put it down. You can't. You get to a certain
Yeah.
point where you're like, you could not pry this book out of my
Ugh.
hands.
Okay, well that's really good. I like feeling like that.
Yeah. I think we should read it tonight. And then that way next podcast we can talk about it.
Maybe. I'm like, do I go buy it? I want it like physically in my
Yeah.
hand. But I'm like, or I can buy it on the Kindle. But it's just like it'll feel so nice to be like, this is it.
I did read mine on my Kindle. I might buy it anyways, but I just wanted to like fly through it. And I read faster on my Kindle than I do with like a physical
That's
book.
true.
And so I was able to just kind of fly through it. You could buy it on the Kindle, and then if you're like, I love it, then buy it physical.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna add it to my next up. I'm reading Empire of Storms. It's the fifth book in the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass series. It's a book about this main character, Aelin, as she navigates the complexities of her role as queen and the looming war against Erewhon, like the grocery store.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. The loyalties are tested, alliances shift. Aelin must delve into the depths of her power to protect those she loves, while a desperate quest for salvation forces her to make difficult choices.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's pretty intense, pretty like intellectual, emotional,
Yeah. A scholar.
not smut at
No.
all.
Although I will say, those books aren't smutty, really.
No, they're not. They're pretty like business. She's
Yeah,
got a
no,
lot of
it
shit to
really
do in the
is.
books.
Because I feel like in the first Sarah J. Maas series that we read, which was A Court of Thorns and Roses, like that was smutty. Coming
Yeah.
into this book, I was like, okay, Jesus. Jesus
Yeah.
has an effect on this place. But they are really good.
No, it's so good. Like, if you like fantasy and you like a girl boss. But she's like an assassin. She's really cool.
She is. She is very much that, like, no one in this room even knows how
Yeah.
powerful I am. And it's like, okay,
Yeah,
bitch,
wait.
show it.
I really hated her in the beginning of the series because, yeah, it would be like that. She would be like, I'm handcuffed. And she goes, but little did they know that they locked themselves up with the wrong person and their dumb asses put a sword within reach of me. And it's like, then get out.
Then girl,
Then
do
why have
it.
you been in jail for 12 years?
But here's the thing. You haven't read the prequel yet, right?
No, I still haven't because I'm going in like publish order.
Okay.
And
I'm
yeah.
reading. So this series you can read in different orders, I guess, different ways. And I've been reading it in the like most heartbreaking way. So far, I haven't really like felt like that yet, but maybe I'm just not there. But I got to read the prequel, and it's like, honestly, she gets to be like, they don't even know, because like they don't even know. They, you know what? Actually, they don't know.
That's so funny.
No, I do want to get back. Is this one been exciting? Because I kind of have hit
Yeah,
a lull in mine, but
I hit a lull and then I took my book to the tattoo shop and now I'm
oh,
sucked back in. It's so good, dude. Something just happened with one of the dragon ladies and I'm like biting my nails. I'm like, what's gonna
really?
happen? Yeah, dude. So good.
The dragon ladies are what got me into my lull. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Take me back to Aelin.
Yeah. No, you have to keep watching, listening,
Keep watching.
reading.
Yeah.
You have to keep reading because it gets really good.
Yeah, I should do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
Yeah. Because, what book are you on?
Um,
The fourth?
you know what's so sad? One, I couldn't even tell you, and two, I don't know where my Kindle is. I think I'm on like the fourth. Empire Sons or something? Is that a
I
band?
think Empire of Fire. Yeah, that's a band. That's so
Um,
funny.
yeah, I think I'm on the third one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe fourth. I don't know. At one point I surpassed you, and then I really fell off the bandwagon, and you got like 2 books ahead of me.
It's because I started zooming and then I haven't read it in like months.
Ugh,
But now I'm back.
now you're back.
Okay, so next, eating for the E. What have you been eating lately?
So, with being depressed, have not had the energy to grocery shop. So I've been eating, but you know what? It's not even bad. So much buttered noodles, and
Ooh.
I know how to make them like really
Yeah.
good. Like I've got like if you need a recipe, like let me know. I'll tell you, it's microwaved noodles. They've got to be the shells. Microwave them for however long it takes to make them al dente. Then you get butter and the grated Trader Joe's Parmesan cheese. You mix that, you leave a little bit of the water in, you put some garlic powder, salt, pepper, lots of pepper, and then
No,
you
it
eat it.
sounds so good though.
It's been so delicious. And so today I just went to the grocery store. I dropped $80 of groceries. They're so expensive. I know we've been talking about this, but I was at the grocery store and I saw the total just getting higher. And I just thought about when Donald Trump was like, groceries, it's a beautiful word. And I was like, I want to punch something. Something right now so bad.
It's a beautiful word.
It's a beautiful
That's
word.
so
No one
funny.
uses it anymore. I was like, oh God. So
Oh
buttered
my god.
noodles have been my go-to.
That sounds so good.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine has been hot chips. I literally eat
Yeah.
a bag of hot chips every single day. It's not good for me, but for some reason, I can't stop. I've been eating lime hot Cheetos like every single day.
I'm so jealous.
No, it's not good. It's not good for me. It's just at my work, they have them for like $1, and so I'm like, I'm gonna get it. It's
Yeah.
so nice. I come home, I get high, I eat my little hot Cheetos, and I'm having such
Yeah.
a great time.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, so I'm really in my hot chip phase right now.
I love that. Wait, speaking of high, I was like, oh, I'm almost out of my cart. Like, I'm gonna have to go to the dispensary to like re-up. And I was kind of dreading dropping that money, especially after the groceries that I had to buy. And
Yeah.
then I realized last time I went to the dispensary, it was a buy one, get one free deal. I had an unopened full cram in a bag on my bed. So it
Yes!
was very
That's so
exciting.
nice. Oh
Yeah.
my god. That's lovely.
Yeah, that made my day.
I bet. Um,
Okay. Up next, playing for P, playing music. I have Panic at the Disco. I
ooh.
I am back in my it just feels specifically the album Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco is summer to me. That is just like summer in an album. And so since I've been into it recently on stream, I did like a really long stream the other day, like almost 12 hours
Oh
because I was
dang.
like, I want to go through every single Panic at the Disco song and do a tier ranking of it. We stopped before we got to that fucking last album, Viva Las Vegas, or whatever it's called, and it's so fucking bad. And they ruined Panic at the Disco. If you want to hear my rant about that and do all of that, check out the stream VOD because I literally go through every single Panic song. But they're good. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Brendan Urie sucks, but goddamn, Panic at the Disco is so good. And so I've been in a hardcore just like listening to their albums like a whole bunch.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I have been obsessed with this song called Her by American Dawn.
Ooh.
It's very like it gives me like Post Malone vibes.
Mm.
Like it's very like not country. It's very like melodic and like chill, but it gives like slight country vibes. And
Interesting.
it's so good. The other day, I kid you not, I listened to it 20 times like on a loop. I just like it's something about it. It's so like hypnotizing like
I love that.
the melody of it, and I was just like the other day I like rolled my windows all down and I like put my hand out. It's like one of those songs where you're like
Yeah.
that's the that's
Okay.
the vibe.
We should link these and put them on
Yeah.
our story or something so people can
Oh yeah.
listen to whatever we're listening to.
That would be fun. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Up next we have Obsessing. I have become re-obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh really?
I I have gotten to because there's 3 acts in the game. I have gotten to the second act like multiple tries and haven't been able to make that final push. I made the final push into the third act. I'm actually like cracked out. All I want to do is play Baldur's Gate. And then I was like, okay, so there's another way to play it, which is called the Dark Urge run, which is where your backstory is that you theoretically lost your memories, but you have an urge to kill. And so
Oh.
you can either play it with you resisting that and
Uh-huh.
like really resisting like the urge to do it. And you've got like a little guy who like appears to you and is like trying to convince you to do it. And so I was like, I'm gonna play a redeemed urge. They call it Dirge playthrough, Dark Urge. And so I started that one. And then I was like, well, I've already done a lot of this before, so I kind of want to just speed through the first act and get to the second act. And so I was like, you know what I'll do is I'll go get a mod that will make my level ups like way faster. And then I can just get to the second level, then delete the mod and play.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out once you've downloaded a mod, you're stuck with a mod. So now I'm already at the highest
No.
level in the very beginning of the game. So every fight is just stupid easy. That it's like
That
no
sucks.
longer fun. And so I was like, God, that really blows. So I was like, I don't even want to touch my first playthrough that I like was like a pure and holy playthrough. I don't want to touch it. So I'm just leaving it there. I'll probably come back to it one day. But I started a new run where I'm just going in with, I'm just gonna try to 100% the game and get everything, since I'm fucking gonna be at 12th level by the time, which is the highest level in the game. Since I'm gonna start there anyways, like I'll just
Yeah.
fucking get 100% it. So that's what I'm doing now, but it's really fun because I missed, I would say, 80% of the game in my past 2 runs. I don't know anything. There's a dinosaur island that you can go to. I was like, what the fuck? There's a
That's so
whole,
funny.
like, 3 main bosses I fully just didn't even know existed. And it was
That's
just like, I
hilarious.
should have taken that left turn in that hallway. So I'm getting to do that now, which is fun. But yeah, so that's been my
Dang.
obsession. For those who give a fuck, I'm playing, every character is respect. I've got a 4-party, like that's it, and I'm playing a fighter hexblade, and that's on that. Your turn. What are you obsessing over?
I'm obsessing over, we talked about this before, but decorating your gardening pens.
Yeah,
Um, I put like Hello Kitty stickers on mine
so
with like little
cute.
strawberry, and then I put like gems on it, and I feel like it just gives me such joy every time I see it. I'm like, come over here.
You got me into doing it. So my last one, I did the moon and the sun on it. It got really scratched off. I'm really
That
sad
was
on my
cute.
new one. There's too much texture on it, so I can't, and it's kind of ugly. So I'm not going to be able to decorate it cute.
Oh
So
man.
in the future, I am going to be looking for pens that I can decorate because it really does. It makes a difference.
Yeah. So I am obsessed with that.
Yeah.
I would try it. I should have
It's
put that in
just
my recommending.
it's just fun to like, it makes me happy every time I pick up my pen now.
Yeah,
So,
I love it too.
yeah.
Okay, what are you recommending?
You know what? Okay.
The
I didn't have
subtle look around.
I didn't have anything for this, which is funny because we do this every week regardless, is like we give you guys something
A
we
shout
recommend.
out.
So it's like
Yeah.
I didn't have anything. I don't have anything now. I don't have anything for that coming up either. Um I think what I am going to go with though is today I got a coffee. I got a vanilla latte. And I put brown sugar cold foam on it. And it
Oh
was
yeah,
pretty good.
that's such a good idea.
It was pretty fire. And you know what? I'll do this as well. I'll recommend Del Taco chili cheese fries. If you have never tried them, go get Del Taco chili cheese fries.
I almost got some today.
I had some today.
I did have Del Taco though, so we both had Del
Oh
Taco
my god,
today.
cute. I was in
Yeah.
the parking lot of the grocery store because I woke up. I don't have any food at home. I was like, I need a grocery shop. And then I started cleaning. So I cleaned my bathroom for like 2 hours. And then I was like, I'm so hungry. So I stopped at a Del Taco before I went to the grocery store. And then I had to drive. I was like, I'll drive and sit in the grocery store parking lot. By the time I got there, I was like, I'm ravenous. And so I am eating those chili cheese fries so fast. And I locked eyes with a grandma in a car across from me who was like waiting for her husband like in the grocery store because like after a minute of me eating he came in with a cart, unloaded the groceries, but she the whole time was just watching me inhale these chili cheese fries. Like I'm really talking, like I downed them.
She's
um
weird, and she's weird for that.
Thank you, it was weird. Let me eat in peace.
Yeah. Weirdo lady.
Freak.
Um, that's so funny. Okay, my recommending is like something kind of silly.
Okay.
So lately, I've been kind of in a bad mood, just because like my period's coming, and it
Ugh.
just I don't know, I've been in a stinky mood, and so I've realized a fun way to get myself out of a stinky mood that I'm recommending is to dance.
Yeah.
Especially if it's in a place where normally you wouldn't dance, because then it feels kind of scary, kind of naughty. Like, if I'm at work and I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, I definitely don't want anybody to catch me dancing. So I'll do a quick little, and then it feels like, oh my god, my blood is like pumping, and then I'm like, that is crazy. And
I
it
love
makes me in a
that.
better mood. It like shakes me out of the stinky mood.
That's so fun.
Yeah, so I recommend that.
I love it. What a blast.
It's really fun.
Okay, and for the last T on our report card, the only T on the report card, our last letter in the report card, treating yourself to jelly beans.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got like the big bag of jelly beans at Costco for the
Mhm.
woman I work for. And I was like, can I steal a little scoop? And she was like, yeah, of course. So I just got a snack bag and I filled it full of jelly beans. These are all the ones I don't want to eat now. But I've just been picking my way through the bag. I feel it's like fun. It's like
Yeah,
there's a a game I get to play with it, which is this apple or cinnamon? Am I gonna have pina colada or lemon lime? I don't know, but I'm having fun.
that is really fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor?
Um, Toasted marshmallow or vanilla bean?
Ooh, yep. I love the occasional popcorn. They're kind of sick, but they're also
Really?
kind of good.
They kind of piss me off when I get them, I gotta say. Because it's dark in my room, so I'm like, oh, is that a toasted marshmallow? The colors are off. The colors are off. Oh, wait. Along with jelly beans, it is equally tied with an ice cream that I've been treating myself to, which is the Tillamook. It's been on sale. Campfire peanut butter cup ice cream. So
Ooh, that sounds
it's
amazing.
toasted marshmallow ice cream with a fudge swirl and mini chocolatey peanut butter cups. It is unbelievably. You know how when like a toasted marshmallow flavor doesn't taste like toasted marshmallows, it just tastes like marshmallows? This
Yeah.
tastes like toasted marshmallows. It's so good. Okay, let
Ooh,
me put it
that sounds
back.
amazing.
What about you?
Um, I have been treating myself. Well, so I'm going on like a vacation soon. And so I got these really cute press-on nails that are like 3D and they look like
Ooh.
seashells.
Wait, I want to see.
I'll have to send you a picture. I can't find them right now, but they're really cute. And I was gonna say that I feel like you don't really wear nails, but
No.
I was gonna say I was like press-on nails are such a good hack for like I don't know. I used to get real acrylic nails, and I can't like I would sit in that chair for like an hour and a
Hour.
half
Yeah.
to 2 hours, and I'm like, I can't believe I used to do that. Like now, I am a press-on nail girly till I die. I think. Like I don't know. I'm just like, it's so simple, it's so easy, especially if you like. They're pretty cheap depending on where you get them, and it's just like they're so cute.
Yeah, when I did wear nails, I was a press-ons kind of bitch because it was like, yeah, I can spend under $10 and it's no biggie if they break or like anything like that, and they're cute. And I don't have to sit in a chair for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I love them.
I think it's funny how our group like used to get or like we would all get our nails done and then now we're all press-ons and like now we all do like our own thing, but like it's totally changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's fun. We all influence each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I
I
think it's
think
fun
you
too.
and Bailey influenced me on the press-on thing. So I'm like, I get my best tips from you guys.
Oh, cute. So that was all we had for today. Thank you guys for listening.
You can check us out on Instagram, indigo_max. You can check us out on TikTok, indigo_max_. You can find me on Twitch at max_vibes. Find me on TikTok at max_vibes. You can find me on Instagram as max_vibes_TTV. Do you have anything you want to shout out besides what we've already shouted out?
Um, I'm just gonna say real quick, if you haven't followed us or given us a like or whatever comment, that's a really easy way for to show support and it'll help us just get a little bit more visibility if you guys are able to.
Yeah.
Um, and then my other shout out is this fidget I bought for $1.
Ooh.
It's very boy coded because it's like it's camo. It's like gray camo, but it's like got all these little buttons, and like some of them are silent. And I like that because like sometimes my fidgets are way too loud, and like I
Yeah.
actually want to be discreet. And so this has a lot of options for that. So get one
Love
of
it.
these. That's my recommendation, or that's my shout out.
My shout out is going to be two. No, I'll just do one. I'll maybe save the other one for another day. Actually, I think you've shouted her out anyway. So I'm gonna say Twitch streamer Fighting X Frankie. In my time off from not streaming, I've been watching a lot of content, and he is so unbelievably funny. He plays The Sims and just has like a lot of like memey ways to like make it like so funny. And the community is like really sweet over there. So if you are someone who enjoys watching The Sims, I mean, like he's got so many mods installed where there's like kidnapping, there's like a serial killer in like the Sims community. Like it's so funny. So yeah, give him a check out. Fighting X
That's
Frankie.
fun.
And we will see you guys next week. Next time.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.